let's let random choose our fate today. I like that. Oof. Probably taking the Owl's Fury. I kind of wish it was get a rare card, like a choice of 3, but you had to take one kind of thing. We're probably just gonna take the Owl's Fury. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh man, we could go 4 elites if we wanted to. That would just be death though. God, even that way's kind of rough. This is a rough map. More than... Oh, that's a double shop. More than likely... we're going to go here. Fight this elite, and then... if we don't think we can take this route, then we have to take this route, but then that's 2 shops. That's rough. If I go to the right, it's guaranteed 3 elite, which is also rough. We're also in underdogs. Or maybe I just take the 1. Maybe make a decision here on if we're going to fight multiple elites or not. Because I either go this way and take 1 elite, call it good, or I go this way expecting to fight 2 elites, because going to 2 shops without much money is going to be probably a bad idea. I could go to the left here, but this would be 3 hard pool fights before an elite and before an upgrade, which sounds pretty terrible. So I think we start with this way no matter what. Zoinks. Of 22 max. 25 max if this hits the same one. Well, I guess we just take damage. Let's see. That'll go up to 14. Or I could block for 9, take 6. If I don't draw any other defends, then I'll be taking 9. I think we go strike, dual cast, and then I just need 2 strikes to kill this. Cool. I would love this card, but it's way too early to take that. This is very okay, but it would be death for me right now. Probably a hot fix. We play Zap because we get weakened a lot in this fight. And because I have hot fix, which I forgot about. So much little chip damage, unfortunately. Cold Snap, FTL, Momentum Strike. We definitely take Frost, especially since we have the hot fix. Honestly, having more damage on Cold Snap sounds kind of cool. Making one of my defends a little bit better also sounds really good. This is a defensive area, underdogs. Yeah, let's just make one of my defense better. Yeah, we'll take the early shop. We haven't really lucked out in those first few battles. I need another defend. Let's not take damage here. I get cold snap and hot fix. Okay. Let's see. Hologram is good, but I do think that I need damage. I feel like Momentum Strike is better in more decks, more builds than Uproar is. I feel like Uproar you kind of have to use somewhat specifically. So it's probably going to be Momentum Strike because I need an attack. I need more damage. Hologram does make... Not yet. I gotta... Rocket Punch is here. Fisticuffs is here. I like Fisticuffs. Not enough to get a better potion, but we're going to take Fisticuffs. One short. Do I want Lightning Rod? I've kind of grown less and less fond of Lightning Rod. I'm gonna skip that. Yeah, more than likely we're going to the left. This fight's gonna hurt. Let's see. I could use Explosive Pot, but I would like to keep that in case we fight eels. But it does save me some health right now. $16. So as of right now, I'm taking 11. Let's see. I could take 2 or I could take 4. Weaken this one because this one's likely going to debuff next turn. Preventing less damage next turn. No, I think we take 2. Yeah, okay. I also thought Fisticuffs did 9, so I kind of miscalculated there. Shadow Shield is here. Yeah, we're going to take Shadow Shield. No potions. Let's see. It's probably Momentum Strike or Fisticuffs if I'm going to upgrade. But then I'm going into this elite with no potions. And I ultimately have a pretty weak deck going into Waterfall Giant. But I don't know if I survive this. We have a hard pull fight. And then an elite. And then we're probably going to have to go to that shop. So we're probably going to go left. Where's this Shadow Shield here? I'm gonna get this out of my face a little bit. Let's see. I feel like I'm gonna likely be playing this pretty frequently. Or Momentum Strike. I think it's between these two. I do think that 11 blocks is going to be fairly sufficient for this right now. And having more damage is pretty important. High strength doesn't really do much for me. If I even get it. That'll put me down to 36. This is probably the wrong choice, but I'm going to do it because I don't see Sword in the Stone really doing much for me. Get bronze scales. Okay. All right. We take 2 to push damage. Maybe with Niao's I should have pushed more for 0 costing cards. That might have been a better play. This puts me up to 9. And I cap damage. Next attack is the big attack. Yeah, so I'm going to want that Frost Orb. Okay. And then, oh, we can only do 15. Let's play Zap here, full block, and guarantee the kill next turn. Okay. Took a little bit of damage. I like white noise. But is it worth taking here? You know what? We're going to do it. I probably have to rest here, unfortunately. What are the forgotten cards from the past? Can you find those? Okay, so it does show them. Hello World. That's the one that gives you block for your discard pile, right? And then Boomerang. I don't mind that. Oh, it gives you from any. Oh no. But I guess dual wield white noise synergy. I didn't realize that I was going to give you one from any character. I thought it was specific to you. Well, I got to play it, right? I have 22 damage. Might as well. Instant synergy. Unfortunately, it weakened the one that I don't want it to weaken. I could block for 8, 11. I want to attack that one. We could get 2 block here and get Frost Orb down and deal damage. Do not play the Zap because we'll be able to kill one next turn. Okay. Should be fine here. Gunk up cool-headed. Kind of wish this exhausted. Although I can dual wield fisticuffs, which is pretty good for waterfall. Or momentum strike after it's 0 cost. Okay, we got some options. I think I want to take card draw then. And frost orb. We got 2 potions, so I'll go event. Okay. Unfortunately, that means we probably have to rest. I don't think I can get away with upgrading. I might have been able to, but I don't know. Do I want another Niao's Fury is the question. Let's use the Swift Pot here. Okay. Sure. Oh, I guess I could do Cold Snap too. But you know, we're going to do this. Even though that's my only power. But that was definitely the wrong choice, but I'm doing it for funsies. Let's see, 12, 14. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Dual wield? Yes. Let's go. Yeah, this would have been a good loop. I could get dual cast back. Take 5. Okay. Likelihood is that this will kill the next time it gets up to the front. Yeah, we go cool-headed, dual cast, momentum strike for fun. What is it doing? Oh, this isn't going to block anything, huh? Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Okay. Then we're fine. I should have dual wielded it. That's okay. All right. Got past Act 1. Probably going to be Rainbow here. It feels ambitious to bank on signal boost white noise. We get Pale. How did I end up with so much gold? Okay. Drawing 1 additional card is very strong. Unspent energy. That's also very good, but I don't think that there's going to be many turns that I don't spend energy. We're kind of just using our hand as much as possible. And I don't have the luxury of not playing a card. It's probably going to be Pale's Blood. Pale's Tooth actually doesn't sound terrible. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I probably, for the immediate fights, I probably don't need Zap, Dual Cast, Hotfix. White Noise? But is it worth 5? No, the card draw is going to be much better. It was tempting, though. I could do fairly well against B-Guy. We want an early shop. Where's my earliest shop? That is terrible. Okay, so if I want to have multiple elites, I got to go to one early. I got to go to this one. I guess we go this way and pivot if necessary. Doing 13. This isn't really going to do much for me. So I think I'd rather just take less damage. Although it is just kind of like free damage, right? No, we'll get a Dark Orb out there. Take one more damage. Especially with Rainbow. That'll give me 7. So I can kill this one for sure. It's just a matter of... That'll give me 7 block. So I could Cool Head and full block. Yeah, we'll just play that now. This guy should buff. And then... Let's see, how do I do this? 26. Oh, I can only do 9 damage, though. Okay. Let's go Rainbow. That puts me to 12. Okay. Focus Potion. That's great. Fusion. It is a decent energy source. I don't really have the card draw for it, but it has a plus. Does that extra energy help me do things? Is it worth the card? I'm gonna try it. I don't often take fusion. Another colorless card or 1/5 random cards. What do I need right now? Better damage. More dark synergy. Maybe a power. Let's try 1 and 5. These are not it. I don't really have status building, so I don't think that's the card to take. It's probably Shadow Shield or Claw, honestly. If I take Claw, then I have decent setup for 0 costs. If that's where it goes. Another Shadow Shield isn't terrible. It's a lot of expensive cards, but I have Fusion, so let's try it. This is the part in the Defect run where I think I start making mistakes because I'm put into situations like that was probably a sufficient just take no. Oh, I couldn't have taken no cards, right? Oh, there's a little. I don't know how to move. Little corgi legs. Her feet don't touch the ground when she lays on her side. Oh. All right. Back to it. Feels bad not playing the Momentum Strike, but I gotta put this guy in stun. Synergy? Let's see. The correct play is probably Niao's Fury, Momentum Strike. It's 23. Cold Snap, probably. Or, oh wait, no, that doesn't work. I was gonna say Niao's Fury dual wield the Momentum Strike, but it would be 1 cost instead of 0. Yeah, we go Niao's Fury, Momentum, Cold Snap. Hope the Zap hits. It doesn't. And then we go Hot Fix, Cool Headed, Dual Cast. We don't have any powers other than White Noise, so I don't think I get to take that yet. Sweeping Beam is AoE and card draw, so we take that. Oh god, this guy might actually kill me. Oh, and we draw all of the cards that I need for later turns. Shoot. Maybe wanted to get that in the middle. Take 5. Let's see. Fusion, Rainbow. Defend Momentum. Let's go Momentum. Fusion, Cool Headed. Maybe this is a buffer? It's not. I could have defended for 2, but it's whatever. Boot sequence is here. I think turn 1 block is really important here. Especially, we could probably take this guy using the focus pot. Is it worth using the focus pot against him, though, is the question. Flex pot, maybe. 31. Let's try it. This is my worst matchup. This might be a both pot situation. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Let's see, they're doing... Yeah, I got it blocked, don't I? It sucks. I do perfect block, though. Yeah, let's do it. Hotfix? It's gonna be a lot of damage. Rut row. Fusion. Dual cast, I'll kill those two, but then I'm like, then I'm not really doing much. Like, I don't think I can do 39 damage at all. So I think it might be better to rainbow here and try to set up. But I think, yeah, because I could block. Or I use dual cast, white noise, use next turn to set up with shadow shield, maybe dual wield something and extra energy. We'll see. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But it does give me valuable time to try to set up. I'm going to use that to just build that up a little bit more. But now this turn hurts. I can go cool-headed, fusion. Let's see here. They're both going to weaken me, both at 14. Okay. Bag of prep. Okay. We get boost away, another momentum strike. Boost away seems pretty good here. What is next? Okay, we upgrade here. I always forget about this button. White noise would be good. One of these would be good. Cool head would be good. This to go set would not be bad. Yeah, let's make white noise. Always upgrade if you're gonna go fire, treasure, and then fire again. Always upgrade first if that's what you're going to do. If you don't need the double rest. I might have needed the double rest. Panda, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hope Pokemon's treating you well. But we're back to it. So sorry about that. Doing a little bit of a funky build. We are for sure going to the shop. And we're going to heal next. Ooh, Waffle is here to save the day. Upgrading 2 skills. How did I lose a strike? It's irrelevant. Upgrading 2 skills goes a long way here. Refilling health sounds really good. Yeah, we're gonna refill some health. I don't know if that's worth 165. We can remove a strike though. We get our focus potion back. Can upgrade a card here. Or I could get a scrawl. Scrawl doesn't seem too bad, but like I don't have the energy to use it, which is the problem. Unless I already have fusion in play, and then I can cycle orbs to get, you know, more energy, but it's not enough to warrant it. Automation gives me an extra energy every other turn, which isn't terrible. I could dual wield it, get more energy. Yeah, let's try automation and then get our focus pot back. And we are going to probably upgrade our card draw. Maybe rainbow. Automation wouldn't be bad either, actually. Yeah, all right. We're going to go this way because there's a decent chance I'm going to have to use one of my potions, and then this gives us an opportunity to get one of our potions back. Didn't draw with the powers. Is unfortunate. Having another cold snap actually wouldn't be bad here, but this helps me get Dark Orb in play, which could be very important. We have 21 block. Do we... It's 18. I could just strike cool-headed. Yeah. I should have probably put a Frost Orb in front because he does 10/3 here, yeah. Is that worth it? I could select a dual wield option here. I don't think this is it. I only have Zap as my lightning card. I guess I have Rainbow, but I already used that, so we do that. I have 18, 23 block right here. 25 block. So I could take 5, do nothing right now. Yeah, that sounds fine. Do I have any 0 costs? I do not. Panda, how's Pokemon treating you? Oh no, you're on Diablo. How's Diablo treating you? I actually picked it up. Started playing Warlock. Let's see. Man, dual wield just isn't working the way that I want it to. But I think it's okay overall. We're gonna go fusion. Sucks not having a frost orb, but we go dual wield momentum strike. Then we go Shadow Shield, Frost Orb, Fisticuffs, Defend, take 4. So much energy, and oh, I can do stuff with it. Okay. Go Sweeping Beam. Probably just try to set up next turn kill. Get both our momentum strikes. Use Shadow Shield. Attacking for 23. I might have been able to just kill, actually. That's okay. I could have probably played that better, but yeah, that's fine, right? Okay. Yeah, I would rather have a power potion for sure. Sweeping Beam has a plus on it. I might be tempted to take Sunder if it had a plus on it. Unfortunately, it doesn't really help me in Act 3 if I make it there. Yeah, we'll take another Sweeping since it has a plus. Let's see what White Noise has for me. Okay. Play Boot Sequence, Sweeping Beam. Dang. They're gonna... What is... Free to play this turn. Okay. Because I was gonna say, do I just like keep the buffer for later? Because they're gonna beat my buffer. I could do 13, 10, 13. Okay, so I could just kill that one right now. Keep the buffer. Oh no, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. No. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. It at least stuns him, which is good. Let's see. So I have enough block. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Charge battery doesn't seem bad. Shadow Shield Fusion. I should probably put Dark Orb in the back, actually. Get an extra energy next turn. Let's... yeah. Okay. I always forget how this works. For science. Does this give me block? It did give me block, but it gave me 5 block instead of 7. Oh, frail, probably. Okay. Ranked Overwatch. Let's see. Is it worth playing the dual cast right now? Yeah, probably. So I can play Cool Headed. What do you mean? Ugh. Really hoping for something for me to use the Plasma Orb, but that's okay. Ooh, love a good Echo Form. That's great. Let's go like this. Yeah. Okay. Cool Headed. Oh, right. Echo Form. Whoops. Can I do 22 damage? That's a good question. 9, 18, 24. Okay. Echo Form. I forgot. I keep forgetting. It's okay. Machine learning is here. Yeah. Let's see. That just makes it an 8. I kind of want to beef up Hotfix or Dual Wield. Dual Wield. Because if anything, I could dual wield the power bot and just be super duper. I don't have any way to turn around. Unfortunate. It's okay. We'll take 7. Okay. Power pot time. Let's see. I generally have a Frost Orb. 1 second. I'm going to resituate. Generally have a Frost Orb. So I could... get 18 damage a turn, or I could prevent damage the next 3 times I would get hit. How does Feral stack? Okay, sorry. The only zero cost attacks that I have will be Momentum Strike. So I would like to do this for science, but I don't have a good use case for it. So I'm going to probably go Hailstorm because I don't have enough block to prevent a lot of damage. So I feel like these are just going to go away really fast. Okay. We could get a free rainbow here. Let's play cool-headed first. Okay. Charge battery. Charge battery seems pretty important here. Because if I get Meow's Fury and White Noise, lame. Oh, but I get Sweeping Beam, so that's fine. Okay. What does this give me? Capacitor. Yeah, we'll use Meows to turn around, get dual wield. Me for 14. I'm not weakened yet, am I? No, okay. Fisticuffs. Dual wield the capacitor. Cold snap, shadow shield, fisticuffs. This turn might hurt. Definitely need to turn around. Probably gonna have to play that. I'm gonna play that. Yeah, I gotta use focus spot here too. I should have used that earlier. It's okay. Dual cast, zap. Take 22. And is it worth doing that on fisticuffs? I don't really have any other good options, and that gives me block. And then we go cool-headed, fusion, sweeping beam. I do want to move this up. And then we start doing damage. Doing 22. It's 18. 25. 30. I don't even need 30. Okay. We'll move Dark Orb up 1. Charge battery. And now dual cast? Dual cast? Maybe I didn't need the focus spot. It's okay. A lot of dark orbs. Multicast with dark orbs is pretty good. So we're going to take it. We got Dorn test subject. Okay. Apotheosis. Do I have an early fire? Dang, if I want to go to shop, I have to go to 2. Apotheosis is pretty strong. Although the cards that I would upgrade aren't really like great, right? Like I guess I would upgrade these 2 to 0. I'd keep Hotfix. Cool-headed draws more. This goes to an 8. This does +1. Is it ever Blessed Antler? Next energy doesn't seem bad. This is just pure random, but it could help me get elites, but it could also prevent me going, or it could force me a certain direction. I think I want the energy. Let's see, they're doing 28. It puts me up to 24 and then fisticuffs. Or that puts me up to 20. Maybe Sweeping Beam wasn't the right play. I should have done fisticuffs, Shadow Shield, Machine Learning. Now I have to decide between fusion or machine learning. I think in this case we go machine learning, Shadow Shield, scuffs, full block. We can kill this one outright. Meow's Fury. Momentum. Fisticuffs. 7, 14. Boost away. We want to weaken this one. Okay. Subroutine is back. We have 3 powers. I really don't think we need energy though. Hotfix is tempting though. Although Hotfix really is only useful if I get the capacitor pull from White Noise, so I'm skipping that. So refract. Could card remove. I don't think I get anything from here. Yeah, let's see what the next shop has. Corrupted. We're going to transform a strike into something cool. Yeah. Into something cool-headed. Nice. Data disk is here. Hologram is here. Yeah. Maybe loop. Loop might have been good. Doing 26. Yeah, that's sufficient enough. I'm at 19. Stinky lightning. Yeah, this guy pretty much just kills himself, so don't have to worry about him too much. That's 6 block. I'm at 19. This would give me 12, 25. All right. Okay. Fusion, rainbow, charge battery. Two. Okay. Sneckle. Overclock is here. Darkness is here. I do love me some darkness. Right now, I'm a little too slow for test subject. I need you to be able to be a little bit faster, which makes me want to take this refract. But darkness helps me speed up against everything. We're going to take darkness. And we are going to upgrade said darkness. Because that's pretty much my win con right now, is big dark orb. And probably either cool-headed, hologram, or multicast. Probably multicast. Two dazes on the front. Nice. Probably gonna want to get boot sequence. Maybe fisticuffs back. They're doing 36. I'm at 33. Yeah, it's okay taking 3 here to get the extra 13 damage. I need to be able to take down one of these soon. 24, 36. Let's see. Definitely want to hologram something. Let's first see what this cool headed does. Okay. Because I was going to say, if that cool headed got me something good, or if it got me plasma, I could play plasma. Oh, wait, no. $14 block. They're doing 48. Holy. So I probably got a hologram and an attack. I have 17 block. Okay. $13.23 to get a plasma down. I don't need the plasma down right now. Okay. I think I just go cool-headed multicast, right? Refract is back, but it doesn't have a plus. It does help me do damage, and with data disc, it's pretty good. I might need it for test subject. Sure. Card draw isn't as important against Doormaker, but it is against test subject, which makes me feel like cool-headed might be a good pick, but also hologram. I'm gonna do hologram. Can I... Let's see. I need to block. They're doing 14, 17, 31. As much as I would love to play this refract, I don't think it's going to happen this turn. Let's see, I could go fusion. Hologram. Bootsy. I thought I was doing Neos Fury. That's unfortunate. Neos Fury would have let me play Rainbow, which then I get energy back, and yeah. Yeah, that was a misplay. That's all right. 61 times 7. I think that just kills, right? All right. Hailstorm is here. It has a plus on it. With dual wield, could be decent damage. Let's try it. No, I don't think we go that way. Sure. Let's get a relic. Cool. Another boat. And then we rest here. And hope we don't die. I should have set up Happy Flower. Dual wield power? What? All 3 days in the... Sometimes this game. Sometimes, man, I'm salty. I mean, I guess they're out of my hands, but it doesn't make for an exciting turn against this guy. We can get rid of one of our shadow shields. And our hotfix. And probably our sweeping beam and momentum strike. Hologramming fisticuffs and dual wielding it seems pretty chill. I kind of want to dual wield this because I feel like this isn't going to be quite enough. But it might just have to be. We'll try. I do think that we can get rid of fisticuffs. Let's see. Next turn, I'll have 6 energy. This will go up to 34. That's like not quite big enough. I was going to say, can I lose darkness right here? And I think the answer is no. But can I have 2 dark orbs is the question. We're going to do it. Okay. Unfortunately, all of my block is gatekept by... I think I just got rid of all my dark orbs too. So I can't use my... May have misplayed this one. What is that? 500, 135? 135 is not bad. Taking 27 though, which is not great. Let's see, he's doing 30. That'll put me 23, 29. Now let's get a Frost Orb in there. Take one. Honestly, this is okay, right? Get rid of boot sequence. Take two. Multicast? Nice. Okay. In an ideal world, we would set up Happy Flower. But I don't know if I have that luxury. I could dual cast for 140, 150. 157. 67. 174. Yeah, maybe that's what I do. Let's get at least one on here. No, okay. A lot of what I do is skill oriented, which makes this tough. We will go that, then Sweeping Beam. Cool-headed. Cool-headed. It's a little unfortunate. I have, that'll put me up to 19, so I'm taking 12. One. Yeah, I don't need any else. I don't need to dual wield that. Okay, so I have 16 damage in my hand, or 22 damage in my hand. dealing 16. 16, 16, 32. 32, 45. $13 more. I can go cold snap, meows. Do I want to dual wield my momentum strike is the question. Probably not. I'm 1 damage short. I was going to say I could do Niao's Fury, Hailstorm dual wield again. But then I'm 1 short. Like I definitely have a kill on this phase. I get momentum strike, hologram. But that seems so boring. But I think it's what I got to do. Do I have... Is 24 damage a turn enough? All my card draw is out. So I can get a 1-cost card, play strike, and turn kill. So is there something that I can get right now that's going to be helpful in my efforts? Probably not. Cool-headed lets me get rid of one of the cards that aren't necessarily going to be great over the next couple of turns. I could get Hailstorm, play it. Yeah, that's probably the play. Six times 5 is 30. But I need to be able to do damage is the problem. We need to get this darkness in play. Doing 33. This gives me 18, which puts me at 33 exactly. This might be fortifying potion. That's at 33. So I take 11. Yeah, fortifying is not worth that. Unfortunately. It's 86 plus 44. $130. 86 plus 44, 120, 130. 6 short. Oh, but I have that. Okay. But then I get rid of both my dark orbs. Is there ever a world where I try to block this and then try to kill next turn without expending my orb? Why not? I'm at 19. I'm assuming that this gives me 1. Yeah, okay. 23, take 10. Okay, this is probably where I'm using my fortifier. What is this at? 740? Not quite, huh? Well, we can go darkness, shadow shield, multicast, boost away, snack oil. Yeah, that didn't do what I was hoping it was going to do. We could rainbow, get it out of our hand, or get it out of our deck. It would have been really cool if they made Sweeping Beam 0. Play Sweeping Beam. I need to block 13. Okay. This was a mistake. I haven't played it at all. Let's see. We have multicast in the deck. And dual cast. I might be able to just kill next turn. I'll have... five energy. Yeah, at this point I'm wondering if it's hologram the darkness. This will go up to 41. And then hope we draw multicast. Because I think that's the only way I win here. For fun. Please give me multicast. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game. Yeah, that just wins, right? 7 times 48. Nice. GG. Yeah, that was interesting. For sure Refract was a mistake taking. I honestly don't know if I really needed Rainbow either. Definitely high rolled on some of these. Pale's Blood with Blessed Antler is pretty insane, on top of Bag of Prep. I think that's the only reason I took the Blessed Antler too, was my thought process was like, I'm drawing 3 extra cards on turn 1. Having a 4th energy is pretty significant. Unfortunately, I think on a majority of the hands that were important, I drew Dazed, which is dumb. But the multicast was huge. I think if you're trying to go Dark Orb build, multicast is kind of like an auto click at that point. The dual wield actually ended up being kind of sick. We definitely used it at first as a meme, but yeah. Sweet run.